Alright YouTube, just quickly, we've got this shower edge up and square. This is just a template, but I have made sure that we're nice and square here. This is just scrap that I've used to get the ceiling correct, and we've got a template here for the ceiling which we are going to start to cut the exact ceiling right now. So we're rib nutted into the rib. This edge here is going to be right up to the headliner. That is perfect. And then up here we're going across the batten at the top, and what we're going to do is have a bolt through here. I've already tested this, you can see the hole there. A bolt straight through the two of them, riv nut above here in between the insulation and the batten, and that's going to sandwich the two together to make it nice and tight up here. But what it's also going to do, we're going to have one here, one here, one here, and then some at the front edge here, along here, and it's going to clamp everything together around the top to make it nice and tight. So we're going to be tight around the frame, tight around the top, and then my ply walls are going in between the stone resin shower, because I don't want to glue this down. People are telling me to glue this down. I don't want this to be glued down. I want it in, secured, but I want to be able to take it out in case of any leaks. Anyway, ramble over. I want to make sure that this max fan is correct. So we want to make a circle there for that dome. Alright, so you get your ceiling in. This is a template, but you can see it's where it needs to be. I'm going to measure from this point here, and we need to measure up until roughly where that pen mark is there, because we have a shroud that goes into here that comes down to bridge the gap, and then the light on top of that. But I want to get this perfect, or as near perfect, excuse me, as I can. So I'm going to measure from the edge of my ceiling and get a line here. Then I'm going to make a square around this max fan. And we're going to make a square from this edge here, this edge here, this edge here, where the biro is, sorry, not the Sharpie, and then this edge right here. And then we have a square around the max fan. And if I can find the actual LED light for that. In the midst of all this rubbish, there it is. I'm hoping that that covers up the square that we've cut. You can see here the square on the template is too big.